mobile loan bonyeza *522# au tumia KCB app leo. KCB, for people, for better. Sheria na masharti kutumika. Inadhibitiwa na Benki Kuu ya Kenya.
Atachin chitap Colin chin gavi me chitune ketesiet noton ichame nebo Kass TV nembet tabraini kogamucha like koyot noton nebo Chesankaro Sirma netamomi tugolen kila betut noton nebo Jumatatu inde tutet noton nebo Tililindo. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai naibulo gavi met en bet tabraini en betut noton nebo singon konyak tugol Senate kotinge atestage tepsen governor noton nebo county nebo Meru Kawira Mwangaza mwaat kele kimuch koboisien ofisinyin en order maitayat ole ko kwautet county assembly no Meru komuch koit inendet senator sikomuch ketepsen en kasarta noton nebo somok betut age ko singon konyek tugul kora serikalit noton nebo county nebo Uasin Gishu ulai much kostay kora en boisiet aginer biyotab governor nebo county noton engineer Barorot mwaat kole kokonyor boisiet en emetab sang negunoton komotindo kamuget kotestai inendet konam boroinoton. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai atochin logoiwekab emet cheitun en ketesiet noton nebo Kass TV. Katestai ketepsen en betutab raini governor nebo county nebo Meru Kawira Mwangaza kotinga ne koimuch kotil county assembly noton nebo Meru kole nyolu keisto inendet en boisiet en mwaet kole kotestai kobut inendet ng'atutik ng'alekab kandoinatet cheboto kora koboisien en oret nemonyolunot ofisinyin. Kakitepsen kandoik choton chemwoe kole nyolu keisto Mwangaza komwoe akichek alage kole manyolu keisto en mwaet kole momiten ng'atutik kotestai kobut inendet amasikenyorun ng'al testai nguni en Senate nekitepsen inendet kotiengei kole mwoe alage en kandoik kole en kasarta nebo somok kokakita inendet senator sikomuch ketepsen oting'ano komuch komwa county assembly yekingosirto istoenyin kole wendi keisto ine en boisiet en mwaet kole kiito kobun ng'atutik. Nekitepsen en nguni ko agenge en MCAs chebo county assembly noton nebo Meru nemwoe kole tindo amune cheyomotin nebo keisto en boisiet Kawira Mwangaza.
That the witnesses that were summoned are within the precincts for us to be able to plan for them.
So, legal counsel, we will find out if they've responded to the summons, but the summons was done as per your request.
That's correct, Mr. Speaker, sir.
So, as I wait for that clarification, let us agree that you are going to utilize your 1 hour for one witness, as you've indicated.
Yes, then we shall be advised on how to proceed with the other 3 witnesses. Of course, stepping on the traditions of the House, that the House has previously summoned witnesses and considered them to be the witnesses of the House. I'm most humble.
I'll get clarification on that and get back to you. Legal counsel for the governor, let us agree that we will stop with this witness now. We proceed to the next witness. Within the 1 hour for them to, and we will decide within that 1 hour if they're going to bring another witness. Once they've completed the 1 hour, we will give you 1 hour to cross-examine whatever evidence that they've produced.
Mr. Speaker, sir, this is the move of the motion. The bulk of the evidence and the case that is being presented before Senate is on the shoulders of this specific witness. So we have a lot of questions for her, and it would be quite unfair for our client if we do not pose all the questions that we needed. And I humbly beg just for 25 minutes from the earlier minutes that I requested to be able to conclude. 25 minutes to be.
Legal counsel, you can actually see the mood in the House. Senators don't want to go through the experience they went through the other time because of poor management of time. So I can give you 20 minutes, but it's with a caveat.
Yes.
I give you 20 minutes, which I'll take out from your 1 hour of the next cross-examination of the other evidence that will be brought here. Is that in order?
That's okay. That's okay. I'm getting a note from my lead counsel.
Very well. 20 minutes on your time.
Madam Witness, yes. Back to the question of Virginia Kawera's removal from office.
Yes.
You are aware that upon her removal or revocation of her employment, she went to court, right?
Yes.
So there is a matter that is active in court even as we stand before Senate, right?
Yes.
That matter is yet to be heard.
Yes.
So should the senators then proceed and find that the governor violated by removing or rather revoking the appointment, would that not in any way affect the judgment that is pending before court? It would.
It would not. It would not. Simply because our contention is not on the dispute between the employee and the employer that is in court. Our contention, according to the motion, our contention about our violations is usurpation of the powers of the County Assembly of Meru, contrary to sections.
And
yes.
What is the dispute before court? How is it different from what the Senate is invited to listen to today? Isn't it the same question of the governor usurping the role and illegally revoking? Isn't that the case that Virginia has brought before the courts?
Virginia is contesting a dismissal, and this motion is contesting the usurpation of the powers of the County Assembly.
The charges you brought before Senate are illegally revoking. Isn't that removing her from office, dismissing her from office, terminating her employment?
Yes, without a vote of not less than 75% of all members of the County Assembly.
Isn't that the same dispute before a court of law, a competent court of law?
The court of law, the contest in the court of law is a dispute between an employee and the employer. This dispute,
you've answered the question.
Yes.
Who are the parties in that case? The governor is a party in that case, isn't it?
The governor and Madam Virginia Kawera.
The governor is a party?
Yes.
And the governor is still a party in these proceedings?
Yes.
Thank you. Let us proceed to the issue of illegally dismissing Dr. Ntoiti, Paul Mwaki, and others. I want you to go straight to your impeachment motion now and read the charges.
Yes.
Very quickly. Read the specific charge.
The specific charge reads illegally dismissing Dr. Ntoiti, CEO of the County Revenue Board, Paul Mwaki, CEO of RICA Board, Kenneth Kimathi Mbaye, Managing Director of Meru Microfinance Corporation, and Joseph Kidhure Mberia, CEO MEWAS, in usurpation of the powers of the appointing authorities.
I think you can stop there.
Yes.
Can we go to the motion that was brought before Senate last year? And I'm looking at volume 2 of the governor's supplementary list of documents at page 90. Can you read specifically?
Choton ko ogelinik chebo Kawera Mwangaza kotebsen bawarinik koting'oki nebwotyin kole imuch komai lelut age tugul Kawera Mwangaza nemuch komuktechi kemuch keistoen boisiet. Ogelinik chebo Kawera Mwangaza koboto Elisha Ongoya ak Elias Mutuma komi eng kibagenge ak Frida Kimathi, Robert Mutembei koboto Erika Busiengo ak Collins Mwenda kotebsen en nguni Zipora Kinywa koboto MCA Aurelio Murangiri Kiramama kotinygei ak mwoe ogelinik choton chebo County Assembly kondochin Ndegwa Wanjiru kole kimuch kobut ng'atutik Kawera Mwangaza ole kimwoitoen en betut noton nebo raini lelutik somok chemwaat kele kitinygei inendet noton ko gross misconduct, abuse of office ak nebo gross violation anan butetab ng'atutik en kasuldaet noton nebo boisienyin. Ngeistoengei county nebo Meru, ngebe county nebo Uasin Gishu. Kagostogei en boisiet rubeiwot noton nebo governor nebo county nebo Uasin Gishu Engineer John Barorot kotinygei ak nemwoe kole konyor boroindo age nebo koik inendet CEO en kampunit agenge nebo musoknotet en emotinwekab sang. Kabeneton en kasarta nekoteben sang Barorot en kasartab arawek chesire somok en kit nemwoe alage en kiboitinikab county noton kole kikobun Barorot kanyalilet neo kot mising ako sisiet en ng'weny nebo kandoinatet noton nebo Jonathan B. Chelilim.
I, Honorable Engineer John Barorot,
eng tuyet nekaib kasartab saisiek chesire somok amait kokon ng'alaletab kibagenge Governor Jonathan B koboto rubewonyi Engineer John Barorot kobarasta Jonathan B kole kakoistogei rubewonyi eng boisiet kosubkei ak boroindo age noton nekonyor netinyegei ak muswoknotet.
Engineer Barorot ko rubeiwonyu eng ng'alekab governor ako konyor Engineer Barorot boisiet neo newendi sangutab Kenya akwai boisiet neo nebo muswoknotet nebo digital space ako konyor cheo nekikure CEO ako kisaenyi kong'ete kole tatun aeku CEO siku ingine eng ng'alechu ko boisioni kumakiyae office nebo Eldoret kimondoi sang lakini tindo networks in Kenya so makoi kiyete chito kakoyotyi Mungu oret ako kakoberurchi ko ki county nebo Uasin Gishu amache alechi biik keng'ololdosi ko mandoi Engineer Barorot komako deputy governor nenyunet ako awendi konekit aleweni chito agenge eng achek kikimite otebi komie.
Kamwa Jonathan B kole kiimuch koib Barorot walet neo mising eng sekta noton nebo ICT eng county nebo Uasin Gishu nekiityi serikali noto koityi magutik chotok chebo bandab tai ako kanapta oleo kobun borotet.
Ko revenue system nekiboisie nebo 64 pay ko kotoretech Barorot eng ng'alekab digitizing ng'alekab finance department ko kokinyoru rabinik kekure own source revenue chekokikwae biik eng county ini 1.4 billion chetomo kenyoru kong'ete kikitou katus eng koroni. Namba somok ko eng tuguk chechang chekikeyai eng kamautik cheng'ering'en ko ain ko koboto chekokipongoni eng ng'alek chekokimache sikobit keeku city.
Kates komwa ine kole mamitei terchinosiek alak tugul eng kwenunywa nganda mwoe chong'indab kiboitinik chemamach keng'ong kole kibun kanyalilet neo mising Barorot kasarta noton nekityeme kosuldae boisionik chik.
All of us, we are making it open that you can see that we are very organized leadership. We have very organized leadership. We have talked, we have concluded that it is prudent for our deputy governor to get the promotion that he deserves. To be a CEO in an international platform is a blessing to us in Gishu County. All of us have enjoyed working with him. We have seen him as a very prudent man, a man who is focused, and a man who is on a mission to help our county go up the highest ladder.
Kosubkei ak Engineer John Barorot ko kaistagei inendet kosubkei ak boroindo nekonyor eng kebeberta noton nebo artificial intelligence anan CEO noton nebo multinational eng komasta noton nebo ICT.
and I go with my head very high because I've weighed between the current responsibility that I have together with the ongoing international digital transformation. There is a digital transformation going on globally. There is what we call artificial intelligence. There is a lot of partnerships which even the national government has been signing with large multinationals, including companies like G42, companies like Microsoft. There have been a lot of investments. There will be a lot of investments in the ICT space, including building a global data center. Change sometimes is painful. Please embrace technology. I want to ask all the departments that embrace technology.
Kamanda Engineer Barorot kasarta noto nekokakotebe sang eng kasartab arawek chesire somok eng kit nemwaat kele kibun kanyalilet neo mising kobun alak eng ofisaek chenekite Governor Jonathan B nekiityi manyor tetutikab boisionikab bandab tai koboto mwaet kele kimakonyoru mwanik eng boisionikab karisiek chik. Akot kunotok ko komokomitei Engineer Barorot eng igorta neo notok nebo katororetab taonitab Eldoret nekindochi President Dr. William Ruto eng konekit, kit notok koib musmuset ak tebutik chechang mising eng biikab emet. Kong'eteke taonit neo nebo Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
So help me God.
Akotinygei ak noton ko tos len ng'atutik kotinygei ak boisionik choton chebo rubeiwotab gavana tos imuch koistogei kityo eng kasarta age tugul nekamokyigei anan miten kityo kererenosiek choton chebo gavana nemwaat kele atkan kora ko nan koborchi koimutik rubeiwekab gavana nemwaat kou noton nekakimuch komwawech Isaac Kogei komwoe kole imuch kokimukonyoru mwanik rubeiwotab gavana eng kwenutab sasisiet kobun alak eng kiboitinik choton chebo serikalitab county. Akosibkei ak noton ko eng kasarta imuch koistogei eng boisiet rubeiwotab gavana noton nebo Uasin Gishu County Engineer John Barorot eng boisiet kokakomongei nebo ng'echeret eng katuiyoetab kei noton nebo rubeiwekab governors eng emoni mising ko che kwonyik. Ne ine kora ko rubeiwotab gavana nebo Nandi Dr. Yolita Cheruyot akomwa kole nyolu yochi walet ng'atutikab emoni chetinyegei ak boisionik choton chebo rubeiwekab governors mwaet kole en inguni komakeror komie boisiet nenin nebo rubeiwekab gavana kobaten kikere kityo komiten erenosiek choton chebo governors chekimuch kotoror anan kolewen icheket.
Kamwa Deputy Governor nebo County nebo Nandi Dr. Yolita Cheruyot Mitei kole mayaror katiba nebo emoni boisionik chenyolu kosuldae Deputy Governors kit nekikotestai kowech boroinwek chotok ole tiegei ichek governors koarorchi ichek boisionik chenyolu kosuldae kit nekamwa kole manyolu notok.
More often, the challenges that we experience as deputy governors is because our roles are not defined properly. Secondly, most of us as deputy governors don't have any portfolio. And that means even in terms of appropriating resources, we have no control. Of late, there's a new requirement from the Controller of Budget that even before our budgets, our procurement plans are approved, that we would have the governor and the deputy governor involved, and our samples of our or specimens of our signatures have been received.
Kamwa Yolita Mitei kole mitei alak eng deputy governors chebo emoni chekikotestai kobun kanyalilet neo eng keunekab gavanaek chechwaket akomwa kole kikowekta let notok kimnotet nekitindoi deputy governors koingiani ofisisiek kot koit makongen boisionik chetesetai eng counties chechwak.
With a view that maybe with time we'll, as deputy governors, our role is going to be more pronounced for us to be involved in accountability, because in many cases and this has happened in quite a number of our counties, that the deputy governors are sidelined. Deputy governors are not assigned duty. In some instances, we have deputy governors who only report to read a newspaper and go back. And this comes from a situation of lack of goodwill. Unfortunately, the Constitution expects that we operate on chemistry. If there is no chemistry between you and your boss, then you have it rough. But if you have a good chemistry, then you are able to achieve much more together.
Kasom Yolita serikali kotakochikil boroinwekab deputy governors asikoro kole kakyochi walet katiba nebo emoni asikomuch koaror boisionikab deputy governors akosuldae boisionikwak komie ama eng kaimut anan ko kaiweisiet age tugul.
I want to call upon the devolution family that the drafters of the Constitution envisioned a team that would be active and working together. Since chemistry is not working in quite a number of our counties, can we consider doing it differently? If it hasn't worked for the last 12 years, can we do it differently? Because again, doing it the same way and expecting different results is an exercise in futility. So I want to ask that maybe we go back to the drawing board, if we can amend the County Governments Act to enable to spell out functions and roles of deputy governors. This may go a long way in alleviating the crisis that we experience in a number of counties. One of our colleagues was impeached, whose impeachment was reversed, or it was reversed by the Senate. However, he has no role.
Kabit ngalalenyi eng kasarta nekaistogei eng boisiet Deputy Governor nebo County nebo Uasin Gishu Engineer John Barorot kong'ete taonitab Kapsabet eng County nebo Nandi. Logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Cornelius Keter.
Yekiistoengei noton ko kakomongei kibagengeit noton nebo konetik en emet noton nebo KNUT mornet noton nebo Kericho akomwa kole itie kibagengeit noton konetik chebo KNUT en emoni nebo kong'el icheket boisiet en wikit nenyone kosubkei ak netomo koipchi komonut serikalitab emoni magutikwak. Kamwa KNUT kole lugait anan ng'alalet nemuch kokuyo serikali ko noton nebo strike en mwaet kole ng'andan kikonychin en tai komuch ketesyi melekwek konetik koboto kesir en boisiet choton chebo JSS kotomo akoi nguni kosuldaen kibagengeit noton sire konetik en boisiet noton nebo TSC.
Kong'ololchin ketesian en oret ne inegen komwa sirindetab kibagengeitab konetik nebo KNUT en county nebo Kericho Ann Cheruyot kole makere amune asimaisuldaen serikalitab emoni CPA nekiityin ak konetik.
Kikilipan the first phase, ko the second phase kotomo kelipan mpaka nguni. Nekokonerekso konetik kabisa. Kinerektosi kabisa amun ki token ini ko kikonu president. Kikonu inendet ako kikole kelipanchi konetik. Ko question nine nemi tai nyun nguni koleneni amune sikole TSC keba kenegotiate. Takenegotiateni ne rabinik chekikokon president. Takenegotiateni ne. Kimwochini the national office kelenjin kisupportena ako kimi patai okwe. Kimakemoche kit nekikuren negotiation. Ingoliponchi rabinik tugul konetik end of this month.
Kamwa Ann kole magutik chebo rabisiek chekitilen konetik chebo loan amakilipani loan ak tugetab kanyoiset nebo insurance nebo AON ko kaimutik chekamwa kole maweksei icheket boisiet en tamit nenyone akot komakilitit.
Kateben na serikalit ale what is happening? Ne netesetai en serikalit ni Arap Ruto? Ne netesetai? Kalya siketesa mwalimu to that level. Serikalit ni komi rabinik. Kistopen kityo wastages. Kimache kityo kinde barrier wastages. Ne ngalekab corruption in this country get discipline. Otherwise, magilenen country nebo Kenya ko mami rabinik. Mi rabinik oliban JSS o confirmment oliban the phase 2 implementation. Ni manani sigik mami de school Jumatatu okasenanane mami ki stopeni all the businesses. Chekitindoi akelenji konetu komong. We have to fight for our right teachers. A teacher for a teacher. Mami oldage kineta kemwoe kilene Monday ko mami sukul. Sigik onda ole mami sukul Jumatatu.
Kamwa Ann Cheruyot kole kikoyan kotiengei ng'alalet en kasarta nekoi kobaten tomo keipchi kamanut akekasyi magutikwak.
Kero kikeng'alal kole chechang. Mebwat ile yan kakoit kele kakole konetindet kakibe strike ko kimokomi ng'alalet. Mi ng'alalet kong'ete ko ng'alalaniton ko mamache TSC kokas, mamache biikab treasury kokas. So inne serikalit ko mami kit nekose apart from strike. Kiole ngwony tatun kesichou serikalit nekochin kityo mwalimu kit yan katet. Kibendi any makiweksei let. Teachers ko trained and they are professionals. Ng'alechon kilenen TPAD ko mokere ane kotoreti ki. Amu mwalimu ni ko trained ako kit neyoe mwalimu ni ko professional ako isipchin objective mwalimu. Mokere amune sisibote mwalimu baka class. I think these teachers are doing the right thing. They are doing the right thing in class. They are giving out the right thing, the right content. Ko mokere amune mo advocate for that TPAD. No.
Kosubkei ak sirindonoton kamwa inendet kole yetoegei kangelchinetab boisiet en wikit nenyone komaweksei icheket let kot keityi kamanut magutikwak.
Indefinite. Kokechobok inne. We are well prepared. Kisibi kityo kit nemwowech Secretary General. In fact, kokolenjech forward march. We cannot even look behind. Makikere sides. Kibendi tai yun kot kokaswech government kit nekimoche.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Ann Cheruyot inendet ko sirindet noton nebo kibagengeit noton nebo konetik noton nebo KNUT mornet nebo Kericho komwoe kole ng'alalet anan lugait negen nekuitos serikali en magutikab konetik noton nebo strike. Kikistoegei noton kebendi komosta noton nebo Gilgil ole kaibeten sobet chamanenyin muren agenge nebo kenyisiekab kwen en komosta nebo Gilgil kosubkei ak terchinosiek chekibwotyin kokotinygei ak chomiet kosubkei ak biikab kokwet ko kikoterchin bichoton konyil chechang ole en kotugul komiten barak polatet en meng'otenywan ole kibwotyin kele noton kit nekoipchi komuch koib yautyonoton chamanenyin nebo kobeten inendet sobet. Sylvester Rono en county nebo Nakuru.
Kabar muren nebo kenyisiekab kwen chamanenyin en kokwetab Ndiuni en Kilgil Nakuru kosubkei ak terchinosiek chekibwotyin kotinyegei ak chomyet. Kayan logoiwechuton ofisayat nebo police en Kilgil Chamlek Ngaruya.
Hujakosea kwa kweli, hujakosea. Kwa hiyo haki imefanya. Uliua. Nisini huu mtu
Kamwa biikab kokwet kondochin chebo nyumba kumi kole kanyor bortab kwonyoton en kot ngweny ole kamiten akine kweroton korire ako kurse komache kimut kwonyoton kwa hospitali.
Niamka asubuhi, kwa bahati mbaya tukapata kuna jirani alifanya kitendo cha kumaliza ni kama mpenziwe ama mkewe, na tulipokuja sasa tukakuta huu jamaa bado hajaondoka, na huu jamaa aliweza kushikwa ni majirani na akakabidhiwa polisi ya Pakawa.
Maat kele tamko naat weroton ak chamanenyin ko biik cheterchindos ole en atkan kora komiten barak bolet.
Kuna siku walikuwa na mzozo hapa tena usiku, na tukasikia kamsa na tukakuja tukajibu, tukapata kwa hakika ilikuwa vita, na haikuwa vita ile vita ya magombano kidogo, juu walikuwa wanachukuliana mpaka visu, lakini tukaweza kuitatua, na mwenye walikuwa anasababisha hiyo tukaweza kwenda na yeye kama wazee wa kijiji.
Kongeten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Chenge imanda familia agenge en kokwet nebo Kiptenden en Matobo en county nebo Kericho kosipkei ak nekikinyeren ak kibeten sobet lakwet nebo kenyisiek 2 ak arawek 3 en komosta nebo Tuyabei en Kipkelion en county nebo Kericho, chi netomo kenai agoi nguni.
Karutechi kokwetab Kiptenden en Matobo en county nebo Kericho kasartab betutab somok koruse icheket en karunet age tugul kereritab lakwenywan nebo kenyisiek ak arawek 3 nekikinyeren ak kibeten sobet en Tuyabei village Kipkelion, chi ne agoi nguni kotomo kenai. Kosubkei ak Judy Chirchir, kametab Tamara Chepchumba, kokibakach lakwenyin en gaa kometechi nebo bamurtanyin ak kwo kibarua nebo atkai tugul akoit kokakobet lakwet amaingen chi ole miten.
Kibet Tamara mysteriously cause history nekiasich akane en betunoto kemwon ko kikile kiamis Tamara as usual ak kemakongoru, but after 15 minutes komi marakwek kikatumdage en oret kole keba less than 15 minutes ngeitu bare kenyekeswa ile kiruen Tamara komamite, ko it's so painful. Imuch ine komakiwek back Tamara to life, lakini justice nebo Tamara kotoreti look alak, matete keyochi kit nekikiyochi cause tuguk chekikiyochi Tamara it's so painful. Nibore otibwat as a parent ko that trauma ko it lasts, mabeku en nguni.
Mwae logoiwek kole kibet lakwenywan en kasartab wikit agenge kotomo kenyor kakewirchi bortanyin ainet agenge en kokwetab Kichawir en Kipkelion.
Tamara ko ki tot ale a very sharp girl cause at that 2 year she could pray. At that age ko kisoe. Soetab muguleldanyun ko ki kasit nekikonyo konyor en tai, ko kiangen ale much ot ko kitatun koeku kandoindetab emoni lakwani. Cause the sharpness nekitinye, the boldness nekitinye lakwani ko kikere ile mi future something en orit yoto.
Karirtaen familia noton koboto Emily Chirchir inendet kobat yemitab Tamara, afisaekab ribsetab kalyet ak sekeisiet en mwaet kole moibor maketab kotoret icheket konyor imanda.
Keyochi kitendo nebo kinyama lakwetab 2 years ko makit nekararan kabisa. Ngwan kinosome kityo ko kotok imanit keyochi lakwani justice. Kisome speaker serikali otoretech kobit imanit en lakwani, kamun ngwan kabisa, ngwan tomo ot kosob muguleldanyu.
Ko kotiengei postmortem nekikinyoru ko kikimetechi biikab chikilisiet choto ko DCI nekiribe report nenywan.
Serikali saidia kabisa, hatuna amani kwa moyo wetu. Serikali saidia.
Lakini mamiten kit age tugul nekiager any action nekikiib en olimbo Kipkelion, ako kikiamuan kityo keweku Judy konyo gaa. Kianoe ak boyondenyun che kibo keweku Judy kowek konywan.
kotil familia noton kekonorchi Tamara Chepchumba koba tiemit nekisiku kamet en matapo en taonitab Kericho kosubkei ak amune chetinye ak familia ama ole kikitunchi kamet en tuyobeyen Kipkelion. Kabinetan en kasarta nekakotet alak en kandoik che kwonyik en county nebo Kericho kondochin county MP nebo Kericho Beatrice Kemei ak nominated MCA Fancy Korir kambaget neo nebo kalyet en kasitab somok en wikiniton asikosimchi afisaekab ripsetab kalyet ak chebo sekeisiet koachi imanda Tamara Chepchumba ak kenam biik chekitinygei ak yautyonoton.
Kokitil kele Wednesday komong chitugul wakat kobit justice nebo lakwani. Ngamun kibare keker ko mamaken kiy serikalit lakwani. Kikilene mi DCI lakini tom keker koib any action. So ko noton kokitil kabisa kewai kabisa en kasitab somok. Omangun chitugul en kasitab somok. Saa 3.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kongot mising Robert Siele kotinygei ak logoichoton ak kesoen ak ketinye kamang'unet kele wendi kobitu imanda abo keyochi imanda Tamara ne ng'andan makeweku sobenyin kokamwa familia nenyin kole noton kora koboru kobit imanda en lagok alak chemuch kokikebun akichek ng'alilet neboto kibeten sobonwek kotinygei ak keutichoton che makororon en emet. Chitab Kolenjin amache asom amuten kamung'et nwachin nguni sekiweke ketestai logoiwekab emet testai koitun en ketesiet noton nebo Kass TV. Metwaige kiweksei en amatyan ak logoiwekab emet cheitun en Kass TV.